All right, easy peasy. Opening that up. Ta-da! And then it gets so much less loud when I actually go into the game. Yay! All right, so this week, let me just do something super quickly. Uno momento. There we go. Cool. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was just texting to make sure AJ was okay, but then AJ popped up like magic. So amazing. Hi, AJ. Hi, Jenny. I read that as "Who are you?" at first, and then realized it's "How are you?" So yay. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Like, I know I'm here, so it's Wednesday, and we're going to go back up the ladder. It sometimes loads me in on the other side of the couch, and then I don't fall down a hole, but then sometimes it loads me in on this side of the couch, and I do fall down the hole. Oh, you want to talk? Sure. I will get to you. Don't worry, I'll find you. We're going to take a quiz. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fuzzy week. Yeah. But I have a plan for a goal for us tonight if we need it. Right. Wow, AJ, that is so spot on. Pidgey. I'm going to say, I bet Pidgey likes bitter flavors. Ooh, that's the wrong answer. So, future reference, Dan, Pidgey likes sour flavors if they ever ask.
Good to know.
Yeah. But hey, chatting is one of my tasks for the day, so that's a third accomplished. Let's see what else we got to do today. So, I was thinking, because I recently, last week, you might have seen my post about it, I got to make a Jupiter talisman, and it was so much fun, and I had such a great experience, and I thought we could use some goals in Pokemon of summoning and giving of offerings, which are factors in this game, believe it or not. And so we could make a night of building the habitats for the Pokemon, which would be like creating altar spaces to summon. So if that sounds like fun, we definitely have that option. Because I feel like, talisman stuff is so rewarding, even just in the process of it. Like, yes, I now have a really pretty talisman that I made from like Forge to Invocation, which is really neat. Hey, buddy. But even the process of it was really cool and gives you a cool experience and like a lot of validating stuff, which is why I always write it down. And fun fact, when you make a talisman and you write down what exactly you did and the experience you had and then later results from it, that's a grimoire. A grimoire is just a magic cookbook. So, ta-da, now you know how to write a grimoire. If you read old grimoires, they are, do this thing at such and such a time with this sign rising and the moon doing such and such a thing. And they will say such and such a lot. And that's just them saying, hey, here's the recipe, follow this, and you get this result. AJ, you just made your money altar space for money and for all your gods for the goal of wealth and abundance in your kitchen. That's awesome. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a good week to be doing that. Ooh, get my camera. What's the photo op? Is it you guys? No, it's over here. What's happening? But he's just happy about a garbage can. Sure. I got it regardless. We don't want to poo-poo any important moments in anybody's life. There we go. So, yeah, I think that's really, really cool. It's funny because there's a Planetary Magic subreddit, and I will say I do not recommend like using that as your full research. Using it as a direction to other researches, yes. But using it as your full research, I see so many people in there doing things that I wouldn't myself do. And every once in a while, though, you get a really good post where someone's like, hey, I'm using this election for this. It looks good. Anybody have critiques? And I think that's an excellent use for that subreddit. And they actually, on the same day as the Saturn-Mars conjunction, were like, but it's also a perfect day to do Sun, Venus, and Jupiter talismans because Venus was still in Taurus and Jupiter's exalted in Cancer and the Sun was still exalted in Aries at the time. And it was like, dang, you know what? Funky. I used a couple days, I think it was before the conjunction. Yeah, because I wanted the moon to be better situated. But their option did have like 3 elections in a single day that technically you could use. I preferred mine. Again, I liked what the moon was doing. But yeah, it's really fun to have such an important thing, like especially Jupiter being in Cancer, and everybody is scrambling for like, when can we make a talisman? Because I have been trying since last May to make a talisman, and I finally found something now in April. So it's been nearly a year of looking for the right time. And the experience of it, the process of it, the images and visions you get in meditation of it, make it really special. So this is the second time I've been able to make a Jupiter talisman. The first time was back in 2021 when Jupiter was in Pisces for a bit. 2021, 2022. Ooh, you can get this. Yeah. Let's see. So I see a bunch of people have been thinking about abundance stuff. That is a game. Doesn't look like one. So you made a money altar, AJ, and then Jenny is working on prosperity jars. Ooh. So AJ says they made my long-stemmed roses bloom like new and now I need to put them in a pot so that I know it's working. Oh, that's really cool. It was just a bouquet from the grocery store and now it's growing. That's a good indication. Wow, what a good result. And then Jenny, yours sounds really cool. Yay. Prosperity, I feel you more aligned with than a money jar. I think that's a really good call for anybody. Like if you feel like money has weird energy to it, finding a different word that has better energy is amazing. I will frequently do that. I don't think I need anything here, but I'll take this just to make Evie's day. I watched this though. So this is not how I would trade in real life, but you can have a ton of black rock. All of it. There you go. Ta-da! And that just helped my inventory. Yay! Fair is fair, I guess. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, 3 plants. AJ, are you typically good with plants, AJ? Just asking to see, like, I'm not, so that's my like admiration showing there a little bit. We could have a plant here and it will struggle for its life. And then we'll move it to my mother-in-law and it will thrive. So I think it's personal. AJ says you're not typically good with plants. So that's even cooler. Oh, look, roses. Just for AJ. That's even cooler that it is thriving so well without, extra help. All right. So our main thing today is going to be talking, actually what we'll do first is every day in this game, you do get to make an offering and you get results from it. And this is what made me think of this as a topic for between questions today. See, this is the questions I love too. Cool. Especially for okay, it looks like Ren has a question somewhere. Did I miss it? Ren, is a talisman just a way to capture more potent energy? Yes, and so the way I choose to kind of there are a lot of types of talismans, so it depends on what you're doing, right? Folk magic, you're going to make a talisman. It's going to have extra intention and energy to it. And you can do something that's like maybe similar, but a step up from charging up a crystal. and putting your intention in it, right? If you put intention into a crystal, you have made yourself something of a talisman. I tend to call those charms um, in order to help differentiate between talismans that are like highly tuned and other things that can be done a little bit more flexibly. So in folk magic, you'll see things like, putting a bunch of agreeable things into a pouch, sewing them together. I think I just did this last week or this week. You'll get it coming up for my Patreon. On the podcast here, you also get weekly spell work. And I'm pretty sure I have something for the heart this week. And I think it's coming up because I think I prepped it last week. There we go. We're going to place here. I still have, I'm going to do seaweed salad. And we offer it to Mosslax at the altar of Mosslax, as you can see. And then our offering is accepted, and we might find more rare items. Now, different food items in this game will give you different results, but it's always an offering. And I think that's really cool. And honestly, I probably should have done the one that actually makes it easier to find Pokemon, but we're just going to rely on our own natural luck for that. So yes, talismans are things that are put together for a purpose with the intention of a specific goal. Now, you have folk magic talismans, which can be like a satyr square or a broch bag, which is a brocherai pouch of things that you put together and typically like sew into someone's blazer or jacket or something. Or if they're in the military, you sew it into their uniform, which is one of the uses it had back in the day. I don't want you to blow up on me. Hang on. There you go. There we go. Silly. And so you'd have that as well. Now, the reason I say charms is because there's also the option of talismanic astrological magic. And the reason I differentiate between the two is because astrology is so picky. It's so super picky. I wasn't holding on to my control, of course, but I got it. Cool. That sometimes it takes, how long has it been since 2022? 4 years before you can make another talisman for the planet that you made a talisman for before. Now, I had a Pisces Jupiter Cazimi talisman, and the day I made that, and Jupiter Cazimi is when it's exactly conjunct the sun in the sign that it rules, and the sun is there too, and it's like super potent and powerful. I had it at Jupiter day and Jupiter hour. It was a really amazing talisman. That day, literally same day, I got my first invitation to speak at a global conference on astrology using a similar topic to what I'll be speaking on at the United Astrology Conference this year. It's going to be a better version of that talk that I'll be able to present. So with that, we're going to get into here in a minute. I had to wait for Jupiter to be appropriate, for Jupiter to be in the thing, right? In the right place at the right time, and everything else had to be right about it. Jupiter day, Jupiter hour, Jupiter in Pisces, Jupiter Cazimi with the sun. That's picky. And then I was in Rome a couple of years ago, and some water spirit asked for it for an offering, and I gave it, so I don't have it anymore. So I was really excited to make this talismanic ring. And again, it's talismanic because I had to wait over a year, even since Jupiter's been in Cancer, to be able to have the right time, the right hour, the right day, the right circumstances. It's like gears clicking into place. And so that's where astrological talismans, they're considered less of giving extra energy to something and more of ensouling something. So you are literally taking, like if you think about it, right? You are an astrological talisman. Your birth chart is the moment you as a vessel were ensouled. Or, the moment you took your first breath. It's up for debate, trust me. But you are the ensoulment of a moment in history that we capture with the birth chart. And everything in that birth chart embodies itself through you over the span of your life. It's so cool. It's why it's helped me to really love everybody because I know that they have this going for them, that everybody is this walking chart doing incredible things. Um, and the talisman is you saying, hey, perfect moment. I give you a physical vessel that I will carry around with me. So when it comes to talismans, I think of them less as a lucky charm or an intention imbued something, and more as like a familiar that I'm going to take with me, a familiar that I can wear. Um, and yes, I actually read the book series, A Discovery of Witches. And it's one of the reasons I visited the Bodleian Library last year, which is super fun. Highly recommend, by the way. I actually don't like the series that much. I did finish it, um, but I did like the academic side of it very much. Um, Yeah. So I hope, Ren, that helps explain. Yes, you capture more potent energy for sure. And in astrological magic, it is believed you are giving a soul to the item. So it's almost like, think about Annabelle or other possessed items. They would be similar, but instead of inviting a random thing to come in to a doll or whatever, you would have the right circumstances and the right sigils and the right um, symbols and a bunch of stuff that you have to put. You even have to put an image of, like, for Jupiter, it's a lion-headed man. That was not easy to get on that ring, by the way. So there's a lot to that. Um, yeah. So yeah, Beulah, that's what I'm saying. To me, when I look around, everybody is like a super magical clump of stardust. And I love that. It makes me very happy to just know, like, it makes the whole, like, idea of unconditional appreciation for someone a lot easier for me to be like, listen, they're just living their astrology chart. I can't expect any more or less of them. And sometimes we have good synastry and we work well together, and sometimes we don't, and that's okay too. Um, yeah. Let's see. Okay, and then Jenny asks a similar question. Since Thursday's Jupiter Day, would a prosperity jar be something good to make on a Thursday? 100%. Um, the moon, where is the moon going to be? I'm going to look this up for us, and then we can decide which of these habitats we want to make to summon some Pokemon. But on Thursday, which is just tomorrow, so easy peasy, it's actually, I'll tell you why it's extra cool tomorrow. The moon will be in Leo, so it's averse to Jupiter. So, I mean, you're not making a talisman or anything, but Jupiter will still be in Cancer. And if you want to do it Jupiter Day and Jupiter Hour, here's an easy hack to be able to get the planetary hour of the planetary day every time. Just do it at sunrise, because planetary hours, the day and the hours, begin at sunrise. So it's sunrise to sunrise is a planetary day. And the first planetary hour of the day is always going to be the same as the planet of the day. So if you get sunrise on Sunday, it's Sunday and sun hour. If you get sunrise on Saturday, it's Saturn hour on Saturn's day. Thursday at sunrise is Jupiter hour and Jupiter day. So it adds just another little layer of punch to it. That's like a really good, quick thing to do if you're not going to take the time. And if you don't have the time, sometimes you do not have the time to wait around for the planets to align, right? Literally, talk about watching paint dry. So doing it the same day is a great idea. Oh, AJ, you're getting your tattoo on Jupiter Day. That's awesome. Is it a Jupiterian type tattoo? That sounds fun. My guides told me last week I'm probably getting a new tattoo, but they haven't told me what it is yet. So we'll see. It has sigils. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. I feel like, did I not? I did do that one already. So if I just move you somewhere else, very rare. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So we already have that habitat made. If I make a new habitat, hey, Farfetch'd, then this habitat can do something else. Can I help you, my friend? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Ren says, I think I've done something similar with my houseplant. I tried to create and capture a spirit to represent a guardian for my household. 2 sigils were created, and it was a Cancer new moon. I love that, honestly. Yeah. Um, that's really cool. I too have used plants in my magic. Especially, I had a city to grow and prosper talisman, and I planted it in the roots of a tree. Because if I want something to grow and prosper, why not put it in the roots of a tree that's been there for a long time, right? Growth and prosperity. Loved it. I have a Venus talisman that ends up in the roots of a house plant that we have. It's probably going to get a new house plant soon because I will not let it. The plant is not thriving. The relationship is. Don't worry, but the plant is struggling a little bit, and I think it just might be the plant's time. So we'll move it into a new plant soon for good reasons. Um, and then I do have a plant that was here in the house that sort of made itself known as the house guardian when I came here. So I respect that too. I take care of that plant, and it's doing really well. Maybe I'll put Venus in there. Um, oh, it's a tattoo of Stolas. Stolas is my favorite from Hell of a Boss. I love Stolas. Um, that's really cool. Yeah, they actually do use Solomonic sigils and seals, is what they're technically called. Seals of Solomon and sigils of Solomon. Oh, we have a bird. I don't know where, but they're around. But yeah, that's really, really cool. Yeah. Where I can hear, it's got to be like, yeah, okay, right above me. Hello. It's going to yell again, and then it'll drop a feather, and I'll go pick up the feather. I have so many of these feathers now. They'll come a lot, like several times a day. I've gotten them coming by like every 20 minutes once. Um, the plant acts as a reminder to reset your wards every full moon. I love that. That's a fantastic idea. Okay. Whoa, there we go. Almost didn't catch up there quick enough. Where are we falling? Well, it's going to be close. There it is. Awesome. Yeah. Oh. Poof. There we go. We got that. Oh, look. That was an achievement. Love that for us, too. His lullaby. Yep, I sing that to myself all the time. Especially these days. We'll take it. All right. I wonder, because all I need is a table, a plate, and yeah, we're going to go back to Pallet Town because that's where I have all my materials. We'll make that habitat, and we'll come back and we will put it down and see if we can get another Pokemon from it. And then we'll work on maybe some more common ones. I think the super rare needs to take like 3 days before it pops. So, and now I can show you the update on the housing situation for the evolutions, which I've hit a snag because I don't have the recipe I need to make the starry wall. So I'm waiting for that at the moment. Has adult Solus in a young version of him. Oh, yay! That's adorable. Oh, excuse me, guys. You cleansed and warded your house last month. You put incense in 4 corners outside and did an energetic ward after. I love that. Down we go. That's really cool. I love that your tattoo artist has the creativity to do some unique stuff for you. All right, I think, pretty sure we do have, pretty sure, yeah, there's the bird feeder. So we need one of these. Nice. And then we need a plate. There's a plate. Nice. And then not another plate. I think that was it. Right? Oh no, a stool or a table. Let's see. I think wooden tables should do just fine. Cool. And I don't think Blaze can has a special place. Some Pokemon only show up in special locations, but I think they'll be fine where we were. Okay, Bleak Beach it is. Let's go set up our first habitat. Yes. Cool. All right, cool. I'm caught up. Yeah. Actually, I've got the Stolas Lullaby stuck in my head now, too. I need to listen to more music. I just finished another Dungeon Crawler Carl book today, and now I'm moving into a book called Between Two Rivers, which is information on ancient Mesopotamia, which is fascinating to me because I'm starting to get into book 2 of my series soon. I just want to make sure I have my research ready for it. Dan and I will be finished with our round of edits for When the Stars Fall, probably in a couple days. And then I will be pitching it to agents, and I have some reasons to hope. Some magical, some coincidental, some my friend is awesome. So, speaking of things aligning, whoop whoop. Okay. What do you offer nature spirits? There's one in my area, and I want to make sure I'm on good terms with it. Okay. So here's the thing, Jenny. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about the nature of your nature spirit, because they might want different things. And my go-to is ask it what it wants. Like, I encountered a nature spirit in Maui, and it said we might have some trouble when we were on a boat. And I was like, well, how do we not do that? Like, what can I give you? Put it in my path. And I said, put it in my path. And as I was walking, right in my path, I forget what it was, but there was something that like literally just ended up in the middle of the path in front of me. And I was like, I'm going to take this as the thing you want, and I will offer it to you. And it was like, returning something to the sea that belonged in the sea, or something that like would be able to travel if it got in the water, kind of thing. It was weird. So I did that as an offering. So I kind of let the guardian spirit tell me what it wanted, and then I went from there. I'm pretty sure if I just do this. No? I thought for sure there's a habitat with this around. But they typically, like nature spirits and guardian spirits, also really enjoy when you pick up litter. So if you see litter in the area, you can go ahead and pick it up. And that is an activity of offering to them. We do this a lot on our trips when we're walking and doing hikes and stuff. We will make sure that if we see litter, everybody on our trip has gotten into it. We pick it up and put it in our pockets or something. And yeah, it's nice. It's really helpful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I do not know why I'm so sleepy today. I got tons of sleep last night, and I know that there is a palm tree mixed with a seat and an umbrella situation. I just don't know how to get it right. Yeah, happy to help. But again, the nature of the area will kind of tell you. You want to stick to stuff that's natural for that space, right? Helping out the animals in the area, setting up a bird feeder, or just something like that. Just something that contributes to that environment in a nice way. Think about like how First Nations people might have encountered nature and worked with it, right? Yeah, it's a tree-like being. Oh, that's cool. Tree branches coming out of his head and is almost translucent. Yeah. I don't get the impression that it wants, or that it's a place that's appropriate to plant new trees. But there's always that too. Beulah says you bought a cinnamon broom back in October in attempts to start some magical homey practices, but it's still in the car because It smells so nice. That sounds lovely, to be perfectly honest with you. Um, what is the filter here? All in this area. Why not? Let's see. Maybe I'm just crazy. Who knows? All right, all it is. Or can we do known? No, we cannot. Okay, all it is. And this location. Okay. Alrighty. You cleanse your car a lot. That makes sense. That makes sense. What do we need for this? This seems pretty easy. An offering dish. I didn't know we had... Oh, it's just Snorlax. Okay, we already have that then. Got it, got it. We just did that one. Could probably do this one pretty easy. Let's go over there. It isn't good for planting trees. Yeah, I got that vibe. You'll make sure to go through and pick up litter. Yeah, they really do appreciate that kind of stuff. It's just like, can you be trusted as someone who, not even as a steward? A lot of the time I feel like we as humans get a little cocky and believe that it's our job to take care of everything or manage everything or whatever. Sometimes areas don't need stewardship. They just need non-invasiveness. And we tend to be pretty invasive as a population. Can I finish this? And then I need 5 shells. Can I find 5 shells around here? And if not, I'll go to the island that gives shells. Because then I can finish that thing, move Whooper into the little hut, and then we can use that habitat too. Yeah. Cars need cleansing too. Yeah. I swore I saw a shell around here. It should be easier to find them on the beach, but not so. Let's go over here. My husband travels for work, so sometimes I clean his car as well and ask for protection as he travels. I love that. It's a good idea. When I was in Japan, I got a traffic safety talisman because yes, they had them at their shrines because I would like to not get hit by a car again. And it came with 2. And I feel like it's either for 2 cars or one for, one person's car and one for the other car. Right now I have them both inside. I need to actually put it in my car. Bet that would help. Okay, I guess we don't have shells around here. Weird. I'm glad they have such a social experience over here. Nice, guys. There might be shells in the water. Problem is, I can only go but so deep in this game. So like, there are 2 shells over here. And I can get both of them because I don't drown here. Nice. Yeah, I can go about that deep before I drown and get pulled out. So, it's a thing. And like down there, you can see sea glass. Well, I can't have that because look what's going to happen just being down here. Hang on. Yep. That's what happens. So, have you ever run into someone with strong spiritual gifts that they have no idea that they're using? Yeah, I mean, I was the person that people ran into for a while when I was younger. So I do know what happens. There were people that would just come out of the crowd and tell my mom to get me a mentor. So that being said, yes, I know what happens. I'm trying to think, have I ever encountered someone myself? Not necessarily. I mean, I've encountered people who were dealing with stuff and they didn't realize that it was sensitivity to spiritual stuff. And so we would talk about that. Um, but yeah, it's a great question. I don't think I've never been drawn to someone like happened to me as a kid and been like, get this child some education or whatever. So that's fine. It was the one that stuck out to me one of the most was someone literally just came out of the crowd at the Bloomsburg Fair when I was a kid and said that kind of thing to my mom. It happened a couple times. I can remember like 3 times, but that one was the funniest to me because it's like you're at a state fair. Lots of stuff happened at that fair though. You meet everyone in the family is small. Macrame turtle for traveling, asking Hermes to look after our travels as offerings. I can scratch off tickets. Oh, you get I love that. So scratch off tickets are a good offering to Hermes because Hermes does like chants and things like that. Scratch off tickets are also a good offering if you're interested to like Fortuna and other deities or entities associated with luck, right? So that's really cool. Yay, we got a poster. Sure. I was saving. Yeah. It's fine. Because I was going to, you can see I had plans. Whooper over there. Up he goes. Nicely done, buddy. Is going to have a little house here. And then I was going to use this to get the next iteration of him, his next evolution. Because this is the only place I have muddy water right now. And I'd rather not create more muddy water. He is doing laps, too. Respect. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always could create more muddy water, but I don't want to. I have not put a ton of effort into this particular map. Hey, bud. All right, let's see what else we can do. That might be easier to just do nearby. The shower head thing we could potentially do. Because we got Psyduck, we'll get Golduck from it. Just do more hydrated grass by water. We could try that. Not hard. Let's find some grass by water here. That might be the trick. You know what? There's a secret hidden place. I have to remember how to get to it. I think if I go back through here. Nope. Okay. Okay. Surf, buddy. Surf. There you go. But then we resurface too, so we can't dive with it. We're just going to go for a little swim here. And I'll see if I can't find that hidden location. There's Psyduck, by the way, in case you were wondering. I keep finding it by accident, and then I keep forgetting how to get to it. I think if I go all the way up here, though, I can get there. Go up. There we go. Is it back there? No, I can't get through there. Oh, somebody's here already. What is... Ah! This looks like a pleasant place. Are you going to lead me to the secret place that I've... Yeah, you are. Amazing. All right, this guy. We already got somebody, and it's somebody we didn't even try for. Look at that. Hello, friend. Empoleon. Such a tranquil expression. This must be a common peaceful place. I approve. You do that, buddy. Welcome. You think your partner is secretly very adept at energy work, but he's not a spiritual person. That can happen. Usually, you'll have people who are really good at energy stuff, and either It's not a priority for them, so they kind of just let it be an instinct rather than something that they really tap into a ton. Or they are dead set on the idea that they have no intuitive ability, and so they just don't think about it as something other than an instinct that they are using. That doesn't mean they aren't using it, and it doesn't always mean you have to push them. And I'm saying that so Dan can hear me and know that I'm not. I've taken that note. Yeah. By the way, yes, Dan is on the call today. Um, so.
Hello there.
Very nice. Very Ewan McGregor of you.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Hi, British Dan. Actually, Dan is British. Is that an insult?
No. Fun fact.
Go for it.
Wow is a Scottish word.
All right. Things I did not know.
It's actually Gaelic, and it's from at least the 1500s, and it still means pretty much exactly what it means today.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for that. I love that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, so now you know. Another fun fact, Dan is studying Gaelic. So he's got a pretty amazing grip of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, we were looking for waterside grass. Yes. It's not going to happen down there. But yeah, and I'm super proud of Dan
Thanks.
and his Gallic proclivities. Another fossil. I already have that one. Okay. That's not the right thing. No, I won't stand for that. Hang on. Wrong grass. We need to get the right grass in there. We need the seaside grass. Yeah. Good. Much better. That would have bugged me. Alright, so if I can get myself over here, hop up here. I need grass next to water. I might have to just put water somewhere at this point, but also I see another special thing. Oh, everybody else is proud of you too, Dan.
Oh, thanks.
Wait. Hang on. So you guys, my favorite thing that Dan has learned so far is, and I'm going to get this wrong, so I'm embarrassed ahead of time, but what's the thing, a hula dula?
A hula dunya.
Hula dunya. It's my favorite thing to say in Gaelic right now. And it's everybody, right?
Yes.
Yeah! Yep. Look at me, I'm learning.
Ma den va... Well, no. Feiskar ma hula dunya. Which means, good evening, everybody.
Oh, good job. We usually get good morning because he says it when we're on walks in the morning, so I haven't heard good evening yet. No, not this. Over here. Hi-ya! Whoops. Well, there's some stuff. Okay. So here, this is already a habitat, so we don't want to do it here. But over here, this is next to water. This right here, this is next to water. We got this. Leafage. All right. 1, 2. This might be... Oh! Okay, I did tree-shaded yellow tall grass. That's not what I was going for, but I got something. Now I still need to find water. Haha, you. You are next to water. Hey, Stephlyn. Happy Cozy Wednesday. What is this now? Hydrated yellow? That's what we wanted. Okay. Boom. We've made a couple more habitats. And what we can do later is fix this into an actual house. once I get this stupid recipe for this brick right here, I want it so bad. It's everywhere. But once I get it, I'll make this into a proper house. And then all the guys around here can have house so that when it rains, they won't get rained on. That'll be the plan. Okay. Let's see.
That sounds like a mighty good plan.
Thank you. I can be pretty clever on occasion. Let's see. You are a rock and a stick. Okay. And then this takes us back over to, where does this take? Oh, we're right where we started at the lighthouse. Okay. See if there's anything around here we can make. Okay, so for people who are just joining us, we are honoring summoning rituals by making habitats for Pokemon in this game and seeing how many Pokemon we get over the course of our time tonight. And of course, answering any and all questions that might pose a curiosity for people. I wonder if I have what it takes to make a garbage can. Said me never. Oh my goodness. Look at all the garbage can related things, but I could... So much garbage. Tropical vibes. Oh, this is... Okay. So we gotta... Well, you know, there are flowers right here. We can pick these up. We need... You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Oh, no! Ugh! I hate when I do that. It's gonna bug me now. There's no way to fix that. I've tilled the soil, and now it will remain tilled soil forever. And it bugs the heck out of me. I really feel like you should be able to leafage on it, but it doesn't. Can I special, like, super leafage on it? No. I'm upset. Suggestions about picking up trash are great when you are trying to help out nature deities. And here I am being like, can I generate some trash cans in this game to make habitats to spawn Pokemon? It feels counterintuitive. But it's cool that you've been doing that in a forest near you, and it does work. Haha, more testimony. You get little surprises. That's so cute. Yeah, never underestimate the nature spirits. They're pretty cool. Alright, so I could put a garbage can here if I only had a garbage can. Are you required for that? It's Earth Day. I want to emphasize this. I don't want to make garbage cans on Earth Day. Okay, I don't think this is necessary.
On my Earth Day.
On my Earth Day. I loved that. So if anybody has read Emily Wilde, especially the second one, where Wendell is constantly complaining that there were assassination attempts on his birthday, that became... Dan has not read the second one, actually.
Nope.
And I made that like my thing because we were traveling in Italy on my birthday. So when stuff would happen, I would be like, on my birthday. And it just so happened that like I ate pavement in the middle of a road during a traffic moment 2 days before my birthday, actually. Seaweed, hey. So I got to use that a lot. You know, Massimo threatened to kill us, or threatened to us to go die on my birthday. Hey, I am Wendell. That's awesome. Yep. Good times. But fortunately, as Dan has learned, oh, Oh, Gabe, thanks for being here. Fortunately, as Dan has learned, I don't know what it is with me and death, whatever death entities there are. We either don't get along or we do get along. um, because I evade it like butter. I'm pretty sure that at least until I'm 69, I'm impenetrable or indomitable. That's a better word. Yeah. Oh, hey, buddy, you came all the way out here already. Liking the environment? Enjoy. Good. I'll take that as a good sign. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm more or less just running around right now, thinking about the things that I said we were going to do, and then forgetting about the things that I said we were going to do. I wonder if this makes something. Well, that fixed that. That's nice. And then here.
Hey, real quick interjection. Environment level 9 in Bleak Beach is where you will get your Starry Skywall recipe.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm doing all of this in Bleak Beach. So hopefully once I have more habitats and more Pokemon, that raises that up and I can get my Starry Wall. Ah! Umbreon needs a space-themed house, you guys. And I have everything but the Starry Wall. And at this point, if we want to keep playing Pokopia, I will make sure that when I unlock the Starry Wall, I build that house with you guys, because I feel like I'm building up all the anticipation right now. And it'll be worth it. Okay, how are we doing over here? Right, we were talking about trash cans. Ugh. I know for a fact I can make one of these guys. Working the register. But where would I put it? Yes, Beulah. Do you also have ADHD? Because I do give myself a little to-do list in here and then forget that I had that to-do list. Okay. So here's the thing. We decided garbage cans, 2 tables, and a cash register. All right? I'm saying it out loud because now we're going to go and I'm going to make them. And then we'll
Garbage
come
can,
back here.
2 cash registers,
No.
and a table.
No.
What?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You heard me correctly, right? It's like,
Oh yeah, I heard you correctly.
Okay. Okay. Dan has ADHD too. It's
2
a
garbage
wonderful
cans.
I know you love me. I know you do. Okay. All right. I don't even know if I can make garbage cans. Part of me hopes I can't.
I can, so if you need them, I can make them in your pallet town.
And you can leave them here? That's pretty clever.
Yeah, I put them in your
Oh, there's a cash register.
boxes.
Oh, like you did with the food last time. We might get
Correct.
Zelda barking in a second because somebody outside is barking and she is aware of it.
He's very aware.
Yeah. Huh. No, I do not have. I'm proud that I do not have the garbage can recipe. So that brings me down to just 2 countertop thingies, which I thought I had.
I'll let you
I
know what I'll
do.
need in order to help you make those.
I'm going to guess iron ore
Or what?
for the garbage cans. Iron ingots?
It's 1 iron ore.
1 iron ore. I have ingots. Let me see if I have. I know I have 20 iron ore.
That new thing that you should have gotten over in Rocky Ridges litters iron ore.
The new...
Glibet or whatever its name is.
Oh, I haven't checked on that yet. Yes, Steflin, thank you. I'm very excited about the Starry House, mostly because I want to see it. And imagine that it's mine. But this is what we got so far. I made, and I'm going to have this here. This is for the psychic type who's actually in here. Hey! Yes, enjoy that. That's lovely. So this is the psychic type house for now. I think I'm going to get, there's a Pokemon that will paint things. I think I'm going to paint the walls, at least this wall, like a pink to make it a little bit more her style. But it's working out really well. We got the lights figured out. Do we? Yeah, we have the lights figured out. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. And though this is going to be for, who is this for? Jolteon. And it's going to be a lot of like electricity and stuff. This is going to be for Flareon. So it's like a firehouse meets gastronomy, I guess. Even has the ladder here. Woo! I do not have them yet because I haven't met the requirements to get them. I'm working on it. I do have Umbreon down here, and I'm doing Leafeon's house at some point too, which is obviously going to be cottagecore. There's Umbreon chasing someone, as they should. And then also this one, I can't remember her name, the fairy type?
Sylveon.
Sylveon. That should have been easy. Sylveon is going to have literally a cake pastry shop themed house. And I do have the stuff to build that, so that's exciting. And we're getting there. It's coming along. But for now, we need garbage cans. Wild. And I guess, is there anything else I need like from a Dream Island that I should grab before we do that? Oh, hey dude, what's up? We are pretty close. I would say so. You're going to start calling you by... Oh, yay! I'm buddies with Charmeleon.
Nice.
Yeah, mostly because I make him work all the time. But it's fine. Yeah. Sanitation is important. This is true. So is recycling, folks. So you summon the Pokemon, then you invite them to live in the house. Yeah, so... This is literally, it was just a table, a chair, and this cake, summoned Sylveon. And then I'm going to move that in there. But when we get into a house, you can see when I build something with a door and a border, up in the corner here, it says nearby habitats. This is Evie's house, because Evie didn't have a habitat. She was just on this map when we got here. So because this has 4 walls and a door, it's hers. And 3 others could fit in here. Like up here, we have Vaporeon because of Vaporeon's habitat right here, but also Dratini because of Dratini's habitat over here. In the house itself, we could probably do 4, but we have the 2 habitats. So you can do both and, as you can see. I gave Evie a bunch of stuff she said she liked in here. It's still kind of dark, but I'm working on that. Electricity is not super easy to do in this game, as we saw last week. Yeah. Yep. Cool. And then, like, some people, I just needed their habitats free, so I've moved them into this, which counts as a house, believe it or not, which is wild to me. But it's very temporary. I will give them something appropriate later. All right, buddy. Good job there. Yeah. So, ta-da! Do you want to come over now, or should I go look for more iron ore first?
I can certainly come over now.
Okay. I will open up for you.
Sounds good.
I swear all of my locations today are raining.
Let's go.
Okay. Only thing, I have to set off fireworks later, so I'll be able to check on that other habitat. Woohoo. Link play. Invite others to visit. I want to do a local connection. Hi, Zelda Bear. Let's not send a link code. Please choose how you want to play. No link code. Number of players 2. Spectator mode off because you can do stuff. Okay, it should be very easy and open. Right, baby girl?
Alright, here we go.
Zelda Bear had her vet checkup and she's doing pretty good. So is Jack Jack, wherever he is. He's off being forlorn somewhere.
He certainly is.
All right. Merv is here, and already you can see I'm a little bit more hypervigilant about it. Are you down at the... Uh-huh, that's why.
I haven't loaded in yet.
Gotcha. We will wait. Also, let's see. I put some stuff in here. They didn't do anything with it. Okay. Well, if that's how it's going to be, my friend. Hi, Merv. Okay. Hey, you. Let's get closer and bond by having you smelt some stuff.
Hey.
Yeah. Good job, Jack. You got it? Okay. And what would you like, my friend? Aw, Venusaur loves me to pieces. You've got competition.
Oh, that's all right.
He gave me a rocks.
It's a rock.
Wish me how someone asked me out. I just love you to pieces. Have a rock. Let's go do some fun things.
I'm getting a recycling bin recipe. Hey, speaking of Earth Day.
Wait, we get more recipes because we're doing this.
Yeah.
Right? I forgot. Oh, not challenges. We'll do that later.
So now it's a recycling bin recipe.
Oh, no, that was one of my dailies. I already got that. But you are correct. Yeah. And the fancy light post.
Which I already had.
Oh, well. Lucky. I have to gather feathers again. That was my other daily, too. Okay. Good job with the honey.
Yep.
Yeah, Venusaur litters. Speaking of Earth Day, Venusaur litters leaves. Ta-da! But I picked them up, so it's fine.
Okay, here we go. How many trash cans you need?
Well, a habitat alone needs 4 of them. So I could use 6, but I feel like that's asking a lot. Nicely done.
Boop. There you go.
Oh, wow, look at that. Garbage bins. Yay! 10 of them. We will never have problems again. Did you just...
Nice.
Okay. Pretty sure I just saw you put my fire out there.
No.
Okay.
It is raining here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Which is not convenient. Unless you have someone who breathes fire.
True.
Yep. You're just gonna stand in that rock and look at it?
You know?
I mean, that's how so many people have reached enlightenment, right?
Hold on.
Aw, look at that. That's cute. I don't remember how to do that. Wait.
Down on the D-pad.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the view list because I've got a lot of like, I can cry and I can fall asleep. But I know I have more than this. So that's favorites. Got it. Oh, I got it. Where are you? You gotta stand in front of me. It's not gonna work. Yay. Okay. And then, yay. Very cool. And I guess that's just a perpetual thing. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stop. Okay. Cool. I wish you could come to Bleak Beach with us.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Are there any things we want to do around here that you want to do? We've got a couple. Hydrated flower bed and hydrated grass. Another luggage carrier.
No, that's all right.
Mossy rest spots. Hey, you did some mossy rest spots the last time you were here. I haven't checked on those. You want to check on them with me?
Let's go look-see.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Look-see doodle.
We may not have to build new ones. Ooh, I just saw a special thing too. Okay. Down in here. No, still not. Hi. Yeah, because you did these.
Yep, I did a couple of these.
Yeah, mossy rest spot. Like they exist, but they're just not creating.
Anything over here?
Nope.
Because I know I created like a grassy habitat over here too.
That's weird though. It's been like weeks.
Yeah.
Well, this one's
tall
only
grass doesn't even have it.
4. Huh. Wonder what that's
Oh.
about. That seems like a design thing. Oh no! Surf Ditto, save yourself. Okay.
Leafage.
No, Surf Ditto, save yourself. How do we get out of this?
Tall grass.
Cool. Let's hope.
Shaded tall grass.
Ooh, hang on. I can get over here and get up here. Ugh, I have to get higher. I don't want to break stuff. I may have to break stuff. I'll break stuff.
Or what?
To get up this hill. Okay.
If you only could.
I'd make a deal with God.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw where you were going with that. From a mile away. Is this it? I don't think that's it.
Get him to catch Arceus.
Is that a thing?
Arceus is the god of Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
Arceus? Arceus?
I've heard Arceus, but you'd have to make a deal with Arceus and get him to swap our places.
I'd make a deal with Timmy instead.
That would work. All right. Yes. Punch that.
You found some treasure.
That's just another Despot fossil. My god.
Okay, hold on. I gotta collect sticks.
Okay. That's not the right thing. Hang on. See, AJ in the chat was singing with us. That's right. Is it just regular soil, right? Ordinary soil. No! Oh my gosh, it's like this terrible guessing game in the dark and in the rain. Let's try stripped soil. No! What? You know what? Okay, so we'll see. We got that. But what we're going to do now is come over here. You're doing productive things. I'm having OCD. All right. Barren, ordinary soil. Got it. I need barren, ordinary soil. So help me. There's ordinary soil. What about the barren kind? That's barren, pure white soil. You almost got me. There we go. Yeah! We did it. Okay.
Huzzah.
Ah. And more sticks have been gathered. I feel like I should be more helpful.
Stick.
Oh no!
Ooh.
I don't know why, but helpful turned into competition in my head. And I can't find any sticks. You found treasure! Good job.
There's a Pikachu doll.
Oh, never mind. I thought we had a habitat over here, but I was like, that doesn't make a habitat, and it's just dried grass turning into hydrated grass. So, oh no. No, that's going to make lumber. I found some sticks. Drop. Stick. And a stick. Yep.
Stick.
No! No, that'll do it. Ah.
Stick.
You win. Well, we did our best. We gave it the old college try.
I just can't hear if a bird comes flying overhead, so
Oh, you can't?
I wouldn't know.
Why not?
Because that's not how my headphones work.
That's lame. We
Mm,
got you good headphones. What do you mean?
yeah, no, but they'd have to be plugged into the computer right now, because I'm able
Oh,
to hear you on Discord, but since this is on a completely separate uh, input, can't do it.
wow. That's interesting. I guess because mine's coming through the computer, technically, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, aren't I special? I found some habitat information. I'm
Good
going for it.
job.
It's probably going to be shaded flowers. Trace of a Pokemon. Let's see. It is. Oh, okay. 2 mushroom lamps, a stump, and 4 flowers.
2 mushroom lamps, a stump, and 4
Oh, it's going to be
flowers.
Jigglypuff and such. That's cool. All right, 4 flowers, the purple kind specifically, I guess.
I've got your 2
Mountain
mushroom
flowers.
lamps.
All right, and then I just need to, on Earth Day, cut down a tree. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to make this a stump, I guess. Sorry, tree. Okay.
Oh, I know which habitat that is.
Yeah, it's for Jigglypuff.
Yep.
I need mountain flowers. I don't think I have 4 mountain flowers over here, but I have a gathering of several. Where's my... Oh, come back. Okay. Mountain flowers. I have 3. I know I'm going to be 1 short. Ugh. Well, that's tragic. Wild. Wow, you work fast. I didn't even know you were here. Ah! I was wondering why there were 3. Did you just make yourself dizzy? You did. Can you do that again? I had my menu up. How do you do that?
You just swirl your joystick around really fast.
This one? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
look at that. Nice. You give yourself a hug.
I don't do that often because drift.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't
Last
want
thing I
drift.
want to do.
We do not want joystick drift. I remember the first time I dealt with joystick drift was in Breath of the Wild. And I think I ended up like getting launched into lava. It was not fun. All right. Mountain flowers. There we go. And we will need 1 more mountain flower, which I will have to go 2 rocky ridges to get.
Oh,
What?
I made you a bed with plush habitat.
Oh, nice. Do I still need something from that?
Well, you can get, yeah, you'll get Munchlax or Slowking.
I have Slowking.
Yeah, you do. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure I
you'll
have
get
Munchlax
Munchlax.
too. Yeah.
Oh, well then it's telling me that I've got silly things.
Yeah. Did you put that Clefairy doll there? Do you need it?
No, no. And I can't take it with me anyway.
Okay, so it was here already. Oh, are you messing with my stack of stuffies out here?
No.
Okay.
No, I put the stuffy inside the house.
Got it. Did you find one of these when you were getting treasures?
Yeah, the Pikachu
Gotcha,
one.
gotcha. I was like, I didn't remember having 2 Pikachu dolls. But there they are.
Oh, you know what? I've got stuff here to make you
Um,
a fishing habitat too.
Also, I think if I move the Clefairy doll out here, because I forgot I had her, that's Slowking's home. So let me just really quickly, before I freak him out. Don't get mad, don't get mad. Here, have that one.
There we go. I made you an
Okay.
ocean fishing
Yeah, look at him
spot
coming in to be
habitat.
all like, what happened? Cool. If I put the Clefairy doll around here, I should be able to make another habitat. For guys, I love the conversation and everything, but what? Let's see if it'll work just here. No, okay. We're gonna do some stuff that might make Machop angry. But they were never yours to start with, buddy. Oh, okay. Good. He's distracted. He'll never know. Alright. Because there's the one for Drifloon's evolution, right?
Yes.
That's just all the stuffies. Oh. Okay, great. As long as you think that's yours, pal. Fantastic. Get that.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, no? Why is this not making it?
You need... They need to be closer to each other.
But then you can't use them.
I know. It's terrible.
Oh, we got it, though. Oh, we did not need Clefairy for this. That's fine. Ta-da! So hopefully we'll get that. It's common, so it should be easy. Yeah! Thanks, guys. Awesome. So, sorry, got distracted there. This week, astrologically, if we want to get into that, we do have, like I said on the Monday Magic Mood Boost, for the United States, it's a really interesting time. Probably one of the better things for the year. Where are we looking here? Hang on. I'm getting my camera out. Okay. Because oh, this is cool, actually. Because Jupiter is rising. Is this not what they were talking about? Jupiter is rising in the Aries Ingress chart. Check out the Monday Magic Mood Boost replay on YouTube to see exactly what that looks like on a chart, because I do kind of show it to the best of the ability I have at that moment. And you can see what that means. But basically, what Jupiter is doing this year for the timing of the year for the United States, as based on the Aries Ingress, is going to introduce itself and come into being, more or less, this week. And Jupiter in the Aries Ingress is pretty neat because we have Jupiter in Cancer, exalted, and in the second house of the Aries Ingress, forming a pretty nice trine to Mercury, which is one of the significators you could use for the people. Hey, we got a new Pokemon. Yeah, I'm hoping it is. And I think, again, one of the things I like to mention also is the type of people Jupiter typically symbolizes, which is, those who have abundance. So in our world, that would equal, in some ways, the wealthy. But if they are trine, the one that represents the every person or the rest of us, then there seems to be the opportunity of an extension of goodwill or support in that way. I've seen a couple things this week that might show that, where, corporations and such are actually submitting for their refunds from tariffs, which you would hope means that they would actually let that come down to cheaper prices overall and stuff. I don't typically hold my breath, but knowing that Jupiter is rising, maybe that's something we can hope for. And just, some other bits of good news also. So, come in and know me better, man. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if this is what you're referring to, Beulah, but that's how I describe Jupiter, as the ghost of Christmas present. And that's the line that I like to use for him. So yeah, it's him. Yeah, so, there's stuff to hope for. If you use Ascensional Times with 360 degrees equaling 365 days in circumambulation of the Ascension, I know that's a lot, but just letting you know what I'm doing specifically, just in case anybody's tracking it, then it rises truly tomorrow on Jupiter Day, which I like. And as of around the 20th of this month, we have entered what would be the second perfected month of the year, which is also the second house where Jupiter is. So there's a couple layers of Jupiter this week. Oh, nice. I like the spotlights. Um, there's a couple layers of Jupiter this week that we can look for. I think hindsight's going to make it easier to see. I will tell you one thing, though. One really good thing that happened this week, and I'm super proud to be living in Virginia, is that Virginia did vote in a really great way to help balance stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Kind of a rebalancing of power eventually. Yay. I know. I got to do that. And we've got a lot of other cool stuff coming up this year, too. I'm really excited about some of the stuff we get to vote on this year. To make it, safe and livable for people. What a shock. But,
Could be.
Sorry?
Why is it not?
Oh,
Is it?
Hang on, is this too far back? Yeah.
Can you interact with it? Does it say inspect?
No. I can pick it up. I can turn these off.
Weird. Maybe it's too close to the Poke Center.
I can't. I'm not doing a very good job of. Yeah. For anybody who's wondering, trigger warning politics, I guess. Lots of people know that Texas voted to gerrymander their districts and stuff to get Republican seats. Virginia just countered that. It's tit for tat. It's ultimately kind of a petty thing, but you do what you got to do, I guess. Did that turn into a habitat? No.
Well, we gotta get it turned on.
Got it. Oh, will this get Pichu and Minoon and Plusle?
Plusle and Manoon, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be super
And
fun.
as far as petty goes, I mean, our flag here of Virginia is.
It says what it means, yeah. So if anybody's wondering, the Virginia flag has a woman on it. Nice. Has a woman on it that is, what is she? I know she's like.
She's.
I have not lived my whole life with this flag yet.
She's basically liberty or justice.
Yeah, and she actually has Sic Semper Tyrannis on the flag, which is thus to tyrants. I know we know that a lot more from the whole Lincoln situation.
What's going on here.
But
I see what's going on here. Pikachu, you're coming with me, buddy.
He looks pretty stoked about it. Wait, what's going on here?
We are not high enough.
Oh, it has to be up? Look at you two. That's adorable. Off they go. That's so cute. I guess I'll come too. Why not?
Hopefully this is high enough.
Yay, Virginia is right. Yeah. Yeah, super excited. I voted early because I wanted to get done before Peru, but we both voted, so that was great. Never miss an opportunity to vote, and Virginia gives you a lot of opportunities to vote. My gosh. I didn't see the sparkles.
Oh my gosh.
Can they be summoned here?
Yeah, it just says it needs to be a high location.
How is this not high enough?
I don't know. I'm gonna go all the way over there and put it on top of Moltres' or Zapdos' fire.
Yeah. So while I'm not entirely sure that in and of itself counts as the rising of Jupiter this week, it's in my book pretty good. I will take it. It feels a lot better than Election Day 2024 felt. So. But you would expect second house topics, finances, resources, etc., for there to be some kind of financial relation to whatever's going on with Jupiter, abundance, exalted, that kind of thing. Yeah. other ways we could expect that maybe to show up if we want to like play around with Jupiter in the second exalted and what that could mean. Again, it's people with wealth and influence doing something. I want to very much incorporate the trine with Mercury just because I want that for all of us. So it would be some sort of, benevolent gesture from those with to truly, because Mercury is struggling so much in the Aries ingress, it would be to people who are struggling, which right now there's plenty of opportunity for that. Things feel more hopeful this week. I agree. I can't tell if I'm just used to the horrors or if there is that sort of energy of hope developing that I can lean in on. Again, astrology would give me hope for that. It's been doing a pretty good job so far in other timing things. But someone created a new habitat. Good job. You got it. Yeah. So something to look forward to. And again, if we don't notice it this week, I'd be surprised. But we might find out later that something began this week. I don't know. Jupiter will culminate later in the year, so we'll see that come up again. And I am totally okay with that. Are you going to eat that, buddy, or should I take it? You probably want to eat that. I'll let you do that. Yeah. This is an empty house. I can move someone into that. Yeah, I do hope better things are on the horizon. I think ultimately better things are on the horizon. I think this year and next year we've still got some work to do. But we will. I mean, 2028 is going to happen. And so I plan to be there and be excited about it when it does. Hi. I need flowers next to water. This is Pidgeotto's home, though. When I don't want flowers, they're everywhere. When I do want flowers, they're not. And I have all these, but they're all... I was just trying to get a variety of flowers here to earn an achievement, so it's not very helpful. Where are you? The one Animal Crossing thing I think they could have implemented here is letting you know where your friends on the island are. How did you get the flowers? Yay! Look at that.
You had one left in one of your boxes. It was in this bottom box.
Gotcha. Yeah, we do know that actually. Thank you. Well, cool. That worked out. Oh. What's up with Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is running an event right now where you have to jump rope his vines, and it's anxiety inducing. Yeah. So yeah, that's some Jupiter stuff. Also this week, hey! Okay, look that way I'm fine with. I'm not doing jump rope right now. This weekend, Uranus does move into Gemini again. So that's something to pay attention to. Because Uranus moving into Gemini, sometimes we'll say, like, I am the first person to be a little bit cynical about outer planet stuff. So Uranus moving into Gemini, because it is a planet, even an outer planet, moving from one sign to another, we may notice a hallmark moment for that. But it's not the first time that Uranus has been in Gemini, even in the last year. We did have Uranus in Gemini last year from, I think it was June to November or something around that. And now Uranus is coming into Gemini to stay. And this is another discussion I was having with my mentor last week about how Uranus and Taurus, the energies of those two planets don't seem to agree very much. Taurus is a fixed earth sign that's very sturdy, very rooted, very likes the same things. And Uranus is a planet that does disturbance pretty well. Stirs things up, brings new ideas, brings the need for innovation. And those themes agree a lot more with Gemini. So we were kind of hoping and wondering that maybe with Uranus and Gemini, we'll still see an overhaul of systems Oh, someone's here already. We got either Jigglypuff or something. We will see an overhaul of systems, potentially around travel, communication, technology, etc. Um, but again, maybe more exciting. Who knows? We'll have to pay attention this weekend and see if anything comes up that we're like, ooh, that's going to stick around for like 8 years. Um, we got Jigglypuff! Yeah! What did you think of my song? Oh, big yawn. Me too. Oh no, I'm going to have a real yawn. Is your face always like that? Oh, I mean, I didn't know she was a balloon Pokemon. That's funny. Okay. Hype. I figured that. Likes play places and healing. That's cute. Oh, she likes cute stuff too. Look at that. Yay! Oh, and I got find 15 Pokemon completed. Whoop whoop.
Huzzah!
That should help bring up the environment level here. Woohoo! That. Yeah. So as you can see here, I need to make a lot of stuff with electricity. I'm on my way for that. Once I get fried potatoes, I can make a habitat for an evolution. Same with when I build 10 more things. I can get pizza, which will help me get another evolution. And then I'll have all the EVs. Yay. Oh man, I need to stop yawning. I don't know how. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so stuff's coming along. I think that's another thing that I'm feeling this week is just some momentum to actually move forward where stuff felt stagnant and frozen. And, you know, usually with the momentum of moving forward, the means to move forward are there as well. So here's hoping for that. Hi. Yeah. Has anybody heard anything this week on social media that they want to hear more about? Do you have any questions? Anything like that? Dan is around causing chaos somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Always.
Speaking of Gemini, Dan is a Gemini. Gemini Sun, Mercury, and Rising and Jupiter.
Why do you have a storage box in front of a storage box surrounded by other storage boxes?
I know where you are. Because it was a matter of I needed to do something quick, and I didn't care that I was putting stuff in the way.
There's like a whole bunch of flowers down in this storage box.
I do, but they're flower seeds.
Well, yeah, you just get somebody with growth and they'll be immediate.
Yeah, that's fair. I do have a whole bunch of flowers. Oh, I have 3 regular mountain flowers too. Ha! Well, there's that. And I have seeds for mountain flowers. So yeah, we could definitely do something with those. And I should really start working on a tree grove for the berries. I didn't even know I had those. How did I get those? I don't know. I get annoyed when Pokemon give me seeds like these. Ta-da! And I just put them in here so I don't have to think about them in my inventory. But usually if there are 3, it's I filled up the other 2. So that's why. So I have a bunch of bricks and stuff that I will make bricks with. The glowstone here is going to become our starry bricks. So they're very important. What you making?
Stuff and things.
Aw, stuff and things. I love stuff and things. Uh-oh. Russ says it's a dangerous situation.
Uh-oh.
Last week, Russ, we came up with shenanigans, which I still really am tickled by. But dangerous situation is something that will now be regularly used in our household. So congratulations. Yeah.
Excuse me, Espeon.
Oh, wait, I know where you are. I keep losing you. You get around so smoothly. Nice. Yeah, for the record, anybody in chat, if you've got a pun, you are more than welcome to share it. Fun fact, puns are a form of magic, and nobody can tell me otherwise because I've read about it. And you left Pikachu stranded, and they just phased out. So hopefully they've come back to their thing. But I literally just saw them standing alone, and now they're back at their habitat. Okay, good. Not Pikachu, of all the Pokemon. Anyway, yes. Fun fact, puns are a form of magic. And I know this because you will often find in magical books, they will use puns as a way of kind of veiling their information so that it's like an if you know, you know. But really, it's a pun for something. And I find that phenomenal. Yes, so if you like puns and if people around you cringe and wince every time you use a pun, I would feel bad for them because they are not understanding magic as astutely as you are. So there. Did you catch that, Dan?
I did.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Yep. Puns are magic, 100%. If I have time, I will be bringing that into my lecture at UAC. For anybody who doesn't know, I will be speaking at the United Astrology Conference in September. And I'm going to be talking about basically how to make a story outline for a fiction book using actual astrology and astrological techniques, primarily either for a character's birth chart, if you have it, or for the moment that you were inspired to write the story, because believe it or not, that's kind of talismanic too, like we were talking about earlier, right? Like everything that story is going to be is kind of in that potential of that moment that you got the inspiration. So I call them inspiration charts, and we can talk about that. I actually did not use an inspiration chart for the outline of the book that I'm writing right now. I used a mean triplicity shift for it because I wanted to explore that. And it went really, really well. I loved it. And Dan's almost done reading it. So you can get the initial review from the first person who's read it front to back outside of me. Dan has a creative writing and psychology degree. So I got really lucky with the person who happens to be my first beta reader because he's super duper overqualified. Also, Em is doing me the honor of reading my first couple pages, even though she's doing her draft right now of Lacosta Book 2. Yeah. Oh, they're requesting your review, Dan, but it's got to be in Gaelic.
Oh.
He's going to do it. I know he's going to do it.
I got nothing. Hi, Godoyle. Oh gosh, how do you say it? Intishnik? Intishnik? I think it is. I think that's interesting.
Hi, Intishnik.
Intishnik?
Ich.
Ich. Like loch, but then go at the high end of the throat instead, so it just goes he. There you go.
Yay. Yeah. Dan's been really kind. The reason that we're kind of working under a self-imposed deadline here is because, speaking of Jupiter, if you use primary directions of the midheaven, or no, it would be of Jupiter itself. Jupiter in my chart is directing to my midheaven like this week. So my Jupiter natally is in Cancer, yay me. And it's in my 9th house. So that has to do with writing and publishing, particularly publishing. So I was like, if I get this once in a lifetime direction, and it's going to be the stuff that I wanted my whole life, I'm going to do something that is symbolic and attractive to the energy I want. So I plan on pitching that day this book to sort of let whatever is out there know, like, hey, if you're giving out accolades and recognition for publishing things. Agents are the ones that I want to be recognizing it.
You got a Pokemon here.
You got a Pokemon? Where are you?
Back at the Eevee houses.
Yeah. Also, everybody is very impressed with your Gallic.
Oh, well, thank you, everybody. It'll
All
get
you
even
had
better.
to say was wow, apparently.
Tangvor.
AJ bringing it back
Ahuladunya.
around. That was amazing.
Tangvor Ahuladunya.
What's that? I know
Thank
everybody.
you, everybody.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so Dan is working under a deadline for me, which I appreciate. It's going well. It's going well. We've had some really good feedback, actually. I appreciate it a ton. I don't know where you are. I'm kind of just going in random directions.
Look at your Eevee houses.
Oh, I'm not near them. Hang on, I'm coming. Not a pun, but I saw a shirt that said, "If things get better with age, then I am approaching magnificent." I like it. Oh, all right. I'm gonna live here. What's it doing up there? It's a ghost type! Hang on. Oh no, get on the steps. Why is Charmeleon in my way? He's very excited about whoever's here, and I can't see. All right, hang on. I got this. Hiya. Try and stop me. All right. Aw, look at this.
Is it a Litwick? It's a
We
Litwick.
got Litwick. AJ was trying to set you up, Dan. And he took it to the next level.
Wow.
So a hula dunya,
Ahuladunya.
hula dunya means everyone.
Yes.
Think about a hula, like the dance, and this is why I'm ruining Dan's attempts to learn Gaelic. Like a hula, and then a doula.
Dunya.
Dunya. I always keep saying doula. A hula
Dunya means person,
dunya.
man.
Okay. A hula man should just be a Hawaiian dancer.
Yeah. Okay. But you do also have to use the there because that makes it as if you're saying it to everybody. For some reason.
Hula
Ahuladunya.
dunya. Everybody. Cool.
Glaiva. Sweetie, Glaiva.
Glaiva, is that good?
Very good.
Thanks. Dan will send me text messages in Gaelic sometimes. Gaelic, sorry. And I'll just reply with huzzah because I don't know what he's saying. But most of the time, huzzah is the appropriate response. Hula sort of sounds like hole. Yeah. Yeah. Eventually, I'm sure I will. By extension. But we were talking about how if Dan gets really deep into Gaelic, and then ends up teaching people at some point. Oh, this is nice. Then his students, which would normally be like Scottish people, right, would end up coming off with pretty much like a southern kind of accent. It's going to be really funny.
Southern or Midwestern. Ahuladunya, don't you know?
Oh, jeebers. You don't do the don't you know, so it's okay.
Yeah, thank heavens. It was
yeah.
terrible. Never saying that again, everybody. Sorry.
I'm going to have to pick this up and put it down a million times to get the ditto face on it.
True.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay, we're doing that now. Cool. I'm trying to learn Scottish Gaelic. The owl haunts me. Dan is doing a similar thing. But there's a website
Yes, learn Gaelic or speak Gaelic. I can never remember which one. I think speak
I've
Gaelic
seen.
only has the dictionary. Learn Gaelic has an entire course that takes you A1
That was easy.
through B2.
Yeah. So, to Russ, who is trying to learn Scottish Gaelic as well, learngaelic.com is an actual free resource. That
Not .com, .scot.
Dot Scott. That's awesome, actually. I
Mm-hmm.
like that better. Yeah. Yeah.
Ha Sporsal, Russ. Ha Sporsal.
Um, is that the Owen Wilson wow I keep hearing from Dan? Yes, it is,
Wow.
Maybwin.
Wow.
Yeah. Not bad at it. Um, yeah, is it Owen Wilson?
It is.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I actually need a drink for once, which is weird. Yeah. So, Matthew McConaughey is all right, all right, all right. If anybody's wondering.
Correct.
Yep. Matthew McConaughey. Do. Yep. I got you, AJ. It's a reciprocal relationship here. Someone named their dog an Irish Gaelic name, which I guess in
Oh.
Irish it might be more Gaelic.
Guelga.
Guelga. The dog's name is Phelan. Aelan.
Nice. I don't know what that means.
Probably something very pretty. And maybe something Fae related. I don't know. Maybwin would know better than us. Little Wolf! I love that.
Nice.
It's like Lobolito. That is Spanish. The only reason I know Lobo is because there was a singer called Lobo in the 60s and 70s. He did a song called Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. And he was my dad's favorite singer. In fact, my dad and my mom's first dog was named Boo. And my dad is now friends with him, which is fascinating. Because my dad had a website. He found it and he was like, hey, I don't want to make one. You made a great one. Will you be my webmaster? And now, at least a while ago, my dad was and ran his Facebook group. Which, small world. You are thanked by Russ for the info about Learn Gaelic.
Absolutely. There's Speak Gaelic, there's Learn Gaelic. They're both fantastic resources. So.
Yeah, and they're like government funded over in Scotland, so you don't have to worry about them being dinky.
Yep, the whole curriculum was put in place by Solmore Osteg, which is the Gaelic University over there. So fantastic stuff.
There we go. That makes me better. Yeah, thanks, guys. Man, I need to live in a world where I spit out grass and everybody's like, good job! And they like light up because, yay, there's grass there now. We need to celebrate each other more, clearly. Cool. Look at this bustling place. It's delightful. I have a feeling this guy's going to be working for the rest of his life. How are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, so if you want fun facts about magic, astrology, Gaelic, and honestly, Dan's amazing at geography and flags.
Dogs
and pandas, yeah. We're great at a trivia night. I've got philosophy, mythology, theology, astrology, and all magical related things. And then Dan's got the other stuff. And I can do 60s, 70s, 80s, and some 90s music. So, thanks to my dad. Yeah. Awesome. Trying to think. That is, fortunately, the majority of what we've got going on right now with astrology. Um, Stuff from last week and over the weekend, just for just for reference, was very much attributable in a lot of metaphorical timing techniques for the Aries ingress. There's some stuff going on there too with Mars, but the Mars-Saturn conjunction with Mercury involved did seem to pop off, kind of like we talked about last week. So, who does the sports ball? It's not me. And I'll tell you why, Russ. Because the sports ball always finds my head. It doesn't matter what sports ball it is. It can be a frisbee, and it will find my head. So Dan is much better at the sports ball, but Dan is very competitive at the sports ball. So I don't play the sports ball unless I'm on Dan's team. And that also goes for video games, like Super Smash Brothers. We're not playing against each other because I try not to get competitive, and then I get competitive because he gets abusively competitive, and then I get mad. So yeah, we dated. Dan and I dated long distance for a little bit, and we used video games as our way of connecting and dating each other. And when we first officially got together, we played Portal 2, the story mode. Are you leaving?
Yep.
Okay. We played the story mode of Portal, and that nearly tested us.
It's not even competitive.
Yeah. It's not. It just requires really good communication skills, which we have developed consciously. So, in case anybody's wondering. Such a good game, though. It is. Honestly, I love Portal 2. When we did the co-op was more fun because he was doing it with me. But I really loved the story of Portal 2 because of Wheatley, who is literally one of my favorite video game characters probably ever. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's go check on what we've done and take our garbage cans over to Rocky Ridges to come full circle. Not Rocky Ridges, no. Over to Bleak Beach. And then we'll set off fireworks at the end of everything to get our last achievement. And so you can see some fireworks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what... Fun story. I literally had to have gym class moved to my last class of the day. They did this to my schedule because I had it earlier in the day and I kept getting hit in the head. And I have stuff going on in my head to the point where someone was accused of killing me in school because they hit me in the head with a basketball. And of course I had to go home. And then, so the ball would find my head so often, they literally moved gym class to 8th period for me so that I would stop missing days of school from being hit in the head with gym balls. And, you know, I had an IEP already, so it was already, like, possible to do that. But I was that kid. They were like, you know what, you get hit so much, we're going to make sure that you have gym as your last period of the day. Which, by the way, I hated. I hated gym class just in general. Yeah. Okay. We made some stuff some places here. Let's just do a general look around, and then I'm going to put the 4 garbage cans on a different island. Anything happening over there? Boop. Get over here. There we go. Alright, that's not popping off yet. Yeah. Wait, Russ, are you saying that you had to have gym class moved to your last class of the day too? Because that's hilarious. It's not just me. I feel like. Pick your tree. Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. See? Oh, look, another seashell. And another seashell. Got it. Okay. So where would be the most appropriate place? I feel like behind here. We'll go hiking. Any idea? No gym. Yeah! Seriously, hiking? I'm about it. Gym? I don't wanna. I really don't. I was a hospital kid too, so like I always was like, I can't do gym because I just had this procedure done or whatever. Um, and my gym teachers hated that. I'll tell you that much. They were not fans. Because I had so many opportunities of like, I can't do gym. I had surgery on my foot, and they made me walk up and down the hallway for like my makeup thing. I read so many books, but also I feel like that's not the way to go. See, Jenny, I appreciate this. Gym was your class that was the escape from the rest of school. You have dyslexia, so learning was more challenging. I was teaching English classes my junior and senior year for a teacher um, because I would go there for my extra class or for my extra time. And I would just, because I had already gone through what he was learning, I would just teach it in the later part of the day. And he wanted me to be a teacher. Go figure. This, all that I was just about to make is right here. Does it need power? What do you mean? It needs power. Ugh. I made all that for nothing. I can't believe it. Anyone else's gym teacher teach line dancing? That's cool. No, we did not have that. Would have liked it. Would have been cool. I don't have a garbage bag, but we'll set up to... You can have that for now. Huh. Oh. There are 2 garbage cans right here. How did I miss all this? And why are these not already habitats? Let's move this over here. And we'll get one. Whoop. Boom. Haha. More habitats. That is one thing I like about this game is a lot of the habitats you find, you can just make. If only I had a Pokemon with me that could light stuff up. But they would need a way to get here. And we're a little isolated. I don't happen to have a generator, do I? Usually do. Not today. Alright. Defend other students who are being bullied by teachers and the counselors. Usually kids with bad homes are... Wow. Yeah. Aerobics for you guys. Square dancing. We didn't have square... Dan, did you have square dancing?
No.
Yeah. We had
That we did
archery
not.
for like one day. And I wanted more. I liked archery. Yeah. Yeah, AJ, I respect the whole breaking up. So I used to break, I don't know why, I always found fights in the school, and I would break them up. The one time I accidentally, guess what, broke them up with my head. So that was another concussion story that I got to have. Don't recommend collecting concussion stories, just so you know. But I did learn a lot about healing head pain from it. So, yeah, if people would just not fight, we wouldn't have the problem, you know? Usually I was a lot more diplomatic than that, but it was an emergency, and there was someone near me who was sick, and they were about to get hit, so I went into that position instead, and then I got hit, and then I got to go home. So you know what? Win-win, right? Yeah. Oh man, I didn't cause fights. I did finish some stuff every once in a while, but yeah. I was not a very strong person at all up until like 2012. Now I could probably hold my own okay, but also I'm very averse to hitting people. I tried to do boxing like actual boxing for a bit there. And the guy was like, "You're gonna have to learn to hit me." And I was like, "You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Actually, it's fine." Um, oh yeah, karate sounds fun. We didn't have that near me. I grew up in the middle of literally nowhere. Um, so unfortunately, we didn't have that kind of opportunity. But it's all right. I wrote books. Cool. Oh, and it is 8 p.m. So with that, we'll see how many Pokemon we've got by the next time we do this. Also, if you have ideas of moving to different games, let me know. Um, we can be flexible. I'm enjoying this. We have different things that we get to talk about, and it's really easy for me to talk and do this at the same time. Pokemon, it is. Okay, great. So next week, tune in for some more Pokemon. We'll come up with another goal for ourselves. Thank you all for coming. I will see you on Friday for the Alchemist Ink Spill, and then Monday for the Monday Magic Mood Boost. All right. Thank you guys again so much. I hope you have a safe and really good week. I hope Jupiter does what Jupiter is supposed to do, and we all get to see it and celebrate how cool astrology is by Friday. So, fingers crossed. I appreciate you guys.